Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is why you get a GPS or Onyx or Gaia or whatever. So you know where these spots are, and you find a good one, keep it to yourself, and then come back here year after year. Look at these 3 beauties. Oh, dang it. Look, there's 2 more there. Another one there. Another one over there. Another one over there. Oh, gosh. This might be a quick day, guys. Wow, don't forget your knife, dummy. There we go. There's some more. Absolute beauties. There's another one. Check out this big chunky. Look at the size of this guy. And look, there's another one right there. Oh, and another one right there. Oh my goodness. Look. Just for scale, look at the size of this guy. Let's go get his friend over here too. So checking out this area that we hunted a couple of weeks ago, found a few nice blondes, but it was really kind of early. We just got some rain last night, and a couple of days ago we got rain, so there should be some more chunky fresh morels up here. This is an area where I found a couple of nice blondes, but it was early. Let's see if they've fruited again. There's a lot of good area around this area here. It's all pretty consistent from elevation. Oh, look at the size of this weird shaped morel. What a chunky dude. Look at that. Dang. That's a mushroom. Check this out. This is another indicator species right here. This little guy here, the Calypso orchid. Beautiful orchid. There's a couple of them in here. Calypso orchid has 1 leaf that it uses to photosynthesize. It fruits typically about the same time as the morel. So if you're in an area where you see your strawberries, you see the Calypso orchid, you're on the money. So I mentioned a moment ago that last year all of the morels in this area were brown, and this year they're all blonde. Not that I care, they're all delicious. But they came across another spot, and the brown ones are here. Let's check it out. We got 1 big one there, 2 big ones there. Ooh, let's go get them. And this one, let's see if it's... This one might be a little too mature. Let's take a look. Yeah, this guy, you can see this. The stem is brown, the cap is kind of spongy. So I'm just going to leave him to do his thing. But these guys are fresh. See the difference in the color of the cap? They're spongy, they're good, nice and firm. This is what you want, guys. I see a lot of people that hunt for morels, and I'll follow them, and they will walk right by lots of morels because they're going too fast. They're not looking. Morels are pretty awesome at camouflage. So if you go fast, if you're in the area where you know the morels are, slow down, take your time, because you're gonna walk right by them. Check out this thing here. This is a cap, not a cap, a cup. It's got water in it, but that's another indicator species for morels. They're in the same family, but they are poisonous, so you can't eat them. I think it would be like chewing on a pencil eraser anyway, but just another indicator species. If you find those, you should be in the same area as morels. This is another area. This should be loaded. Check out what we're looking at. Nice semi-open area. Grand firs everywhere. We got strawberries. We got trillium. Oh, here's a morel right here. Look. There we go. Hello, my friend. Let's get you. Nice. Nice little one. It never seems to fail. Whenever I stop to go to the restroom, that slight pause gives me a chance to look around and, you know, and I always find mushrooms when I'm doing that. So anyway, look at this. Got a little triple down here. Look at this guy. Found something else that I knew was going to be out here. Check this out. These are coral mushrooms. You can see there's been something churning it up, probably a deer trying to get to it. I usually like to wait till these pop up out of the ground a little bit. These are delicious, but they come with a little bit of a warning. I don't advise to eat these if you're out camping. These are really good, really delicious. They're a pain to clean, but for some people, they say they have a laxative effect. So if you need that or want that, go for it. I haven't had an issue, but just a warning. Keep in mind, the yellow ones, the pink ones, they're all pretty much edible, at least in this part of the country. I don't think there's any that are toxic, but if you're gonna try them, start with a little bit because they could go a long way. Check out how nice and open this is. As I'm looking around, I see, look at that dude right there, big chunky. And then there's 1, 2, 3 other ones over there. Look at this guy here. Nice. Big. Brown morel. How about that? Let's cover up the hole. Let's go find this other guy that was right here too. Oh, there he is. Oh, look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think there was another one in here somewhere. Must be. Must be in here. I think that's one over there. That might be a pine cone. But this is another spot, guys. If you're in the right elevation, take your time. These are some beauties. They're really fresh and firm. Nice young ones. They're the best. So I just came into this spot here and I'm looking. You guys see the morel way over there? The sun was shining on it a second ago. Let's go check it out. Let's make sure we don't step on any along the way, 'cause I'm sure he's got friends. Look at him. Right there. That's pretty. Blonde. Let's help him out. Sitting there right in the deer poop. See the deer poop? So I'm using some tracking software. It's called Onyx. It's awesome. It lets me do waypoints and things like that, track my terrain, satellite imagery, but most importantly, it lets me track my trail. So as I'm covering an area like this, I can see what areas I've already covered, see how close I am to those tracks, and make sure that when I'm doing a wide sweep around an area that I cover everything and don't miss anything, because you're not going to find the mushrooms that you don't hunt for. So if you miss them, you miss them. And somebody else is going to be behind you to find them. It might be me. So get some software, get a GPS. It's going to help you for many years to come to improve your success, because now all these spots that I'm marking, I can come back next year because these are all new for me. So now I just added about a dozen new spots to look for in this area. So it's all good stuff. So I'll give you another tip. So I'm heading back to the car. We're going to another spot, but I decided to come back through the same area where we started, but go the opposite direction. Thinking I'd already picked everything, but I knew there was probably something that I missed. But I've already found 2. But check this out. Going the other direction, I got this guy, and there's another one over there. But just taking a different look at the slope, there's 2 more right there. I knew I went through this area pretty fast because I was really excited to be back in the Motherload spot, and it didn't disappoint, and it's still giving. So thank you, Motherload spot.